Students, in the previous video, we solved the equations by transposition method. We solved few sums of question number 1. Today, we are going to complete question number 1. So, let's solve the given equations. Exercise 4.3. Question number 1. Solve the following equations. Sum E. 5 upon 2x equals to 10. Students, you have to keep in mind that in order to solve this equation, we would like to have only x on the left hand side. Students, in this equation, 5 upon 2x equals to 10 is given, where 5x is divided by 2. So, in order to solve this equation by transposition method, we have to first transpose a denominator 2 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from division to multiplication. So, let's transpose 2 by changing its sign. Transposing 2 from left hand side to right hand side, we get 5x equals to 10 multiplied by 2. On transposing, division change to multiplication, where 2 is multiplied by 10. Multiplying 10 by 2, we get 5x equals to 20. Students, now to get only x, we have to transpose 5 from left hand side to right hand side in order to separate variable x. So, let's transpose 5 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from multiplication to division. Now, transposing 5 from left hand side to right hand side, we get x equals to 20 upon 5. On transposing, multiplication change to division, where 20 is divided by 5. Now, dividing 20 by 5, we get x equals to 4. So, x equals to 4 is the solution of 5 upon 2x equals to 10. Now, sum F. 5 upon 2x equals to 25 upon 4. Students, in order to solve this equation, we have to first transpose denominator 2 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from division to multiplication. So, let's transpose 2 by changing its sign. Transposing 2 from left hand side to right hand side, we get 5x equals to 25 upon 4 multiplied by 2. On transposing, division change to multiplication, where 2 is multiplied by 25 upon 4. Now, multiplying numerator 25 by whole number 2 and keeping the denominator 4 same, we get 5x equals to 50 upon 4. Students, now to get only x, we have to transpose 5 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from multiplication to division in order to separate variable x. So let's transpose 5. Now transposing 5 from left hand side to right hand side, we get x equals to 50 upon 4 divided by 5. Students, in order to solve this step, 50 upon 4 divided by 5, you have to recall chapter number 2, fraction and decimals. Students, to solve this step, first of all, you have to convert whole number 5 to fractional number without affecting its value. So, converting whole number 5 to fractional number, we get 50 upon 4 divided by 5 upon 1. Students, now we have to divide 50 upon 4 by 5 upon 1. And in order to divide fractional number by another fractional number, we have to multiply a fractional number by the reciprocal of another fractional number. As we know that in order to divide a fractional number by another fractional number, we have to multiply a fractional number by another fractional number. So let's multiply 50 upon 4 by 1 upon 5. Now multiplying 50 upon 4 by 1 upon 5, we get 50 upon 20, where numerator 50 is multiplied by numerator 1 and denominator 4 is multiplied by denominator 5. Now cutting common 0, we get x equals to 5 upon 2. So, x equals to 5 upon 2 is the solution of 5 upon 2x equals to 25 upon 4. Now, sum G. 7m plus 19 upon 2 equals to 13. Students, in this equation, we have to first transpose 19 upon 2, which is without any variable, from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from addition to subtraction. So let's transpose 19 upon 2 by changing its sign. Transposing 19 upon 2 from left hand side to right hand side, we get 7m equals to 13 minus 19 upon 2. On transposing, plus 19 upon 2 becomes minus 19 upon 2. Students, now to solve this step, first of all, we have to convert a whole number 13 into fraction number. So, converting 13 into fraction number, we get 13 upon 1 minus 19 upon 2. Students, now we have to subtract 19 upon 2 from 13 upon 1. But we cannot directly subtract 19 upon 2 from 13 upon 1 as denominators are not same. So, first of all, we have to convert unlike fractions to like fraction by finding out the LCM of 1 and 2. As the LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. So we have to find out equivalent fraction of 13 upon 1 and 19 upon 2 with a condition that denominator must be 2. So let's find out equivalent fraction of 13 upon 1 as well as 19 upon 2. Equivalent fraction of both the fraction is 7m equals to 13 multiplied by 2 upon 1 multiplied by 2 minus 19 multiplied by 1 upon 2 multiplied by 1. Which is equals to 7m equals to 26 upon 2 minus 19 upon 2. Now, subtracting 19 upon 2 from 26 upon 2, we get 7m equals to 7 upon 2. Where common denominator 2 is written one time. Students, now to get only variable m, we have to transpose a number 7 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from multiplication to division. So, let's transpose 7 by changing its sign. Now, transposing 7 from left hand side to right hand side, we get m equals to 7 upon 2 divided by 7 upon 1. Converting 7 into fraction number, we get 7 upon 2 divided by 7 upon 1. Now, multiplying 7 upon 2 by the reciprocal of 7 upon 1, we get 7 upon 2 multiplied by 1 upon 7. Now, multiplying 7 by 1 and 2 by 7, we get m equals to 7 upon 14. Now, reducing 7 upon 14 into lowest form, we get 1 upon 2. So, m equals to 1 upon 2. The solution of 7m plus 19 upon 2 equals to 13. Now, sum I. 3l upon 2 equals to 2 upon 3. Students, in order to solve this equation, we have to first transpose a denominator 2 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from division to multiplication. So, let's transpose 2 by changing its sign. Transposing 2 from left hand side to right hand side, we get 3l equals to 2 upon 3 multiplied by 2. On transposing division changed to multiplication, where 2 is multiplied by 2 upon 3. Now, multiplying a numerator 2 by a whole number 2 and keeping the denominator 3 as it is, we get 3L equals to 4 upon 3. Students, now to get simply L, we have to transpose 3 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from multiplication to division. So, let's transpose 3. Now, transposing 3 from left hand side to right hand side, we get L equals to 4 upon 3 divided by 3. On transposing, multiplication change to division. Students, now we have to first convert a whole number 3 into a fraction number. So, converting 3 into fraction number, we get L equals to 4 upon 3 divided by 3 upon 1. Now, multiplying 4 upon 3 by the reciprocal of 3 upon 1, we get 4 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 3. Now, multiplying 4 by 1 and 3 by 3, we get L equals to 4 upon 9. So, L equals to 4 upon 9 is the solution of 3L upon 2 equals to 2 upon 3. Students, solve some J and H by yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.